Hello and welcome back to the channel Trade Trio. In this video, we are going to analyze three commodities: gold, silver, and oil. Let's start with the gold. This is the monthly chart of the gold, and what I have done here is highlighted the performance of gold in the month of January. And as you can see from the last 13 years, gold remained bullish 9 times and bearish 4 times. So we can easily analyze this, and we can easily take our stance from here is in the month of January we have a positive or bullish outlook in the gold. uh, well, this is a monthly chart. Let's switch to weekly chart. uh, let's see what gold is doing. Well, gold is uh, accumulating in the symmetrical triangle. Well, if you are good with the technical analysis, then you should know this symmetrical triangle. This symmetrical triangle can have a breakout either on the upside or on the downside. Since we have a good positive outlook in the month of January, so we are assuming that gold will break above this triangle. This is the weekly outlook, and if I draw the target of gold from the weekly uh, chart, well, this is not the 1 day or 2 day target or 1 week or 2 week target. This will be completed uh, by the end of this month, by the end of this next year. So be very careful on that. If this break below, then you can have around 1200 target for gold, and if this break above, you can have around 2400 target. uh, Also, on the monthly outlook, this is a formation of cup and handle. So a cup is already formed, and this is the handle in making. And if this gives a breakout, then we can have a very good and very positive outlook for the gold in the upcoming years. Let's see gold on the daily time frame. If you are following Trade Trio, you have seen in the recent videos this chart, and I am highlighting this trend line. uh, I have highlighted multiple times, and as you can see, on 23rd December, this gives a breakout of over this trend line, and we took a long position here, and this was highlighted as the resistance, and we booked our profit here, and since uh, then it is retesting this trend line. So we are still very much positive or very much bullish in gold, and but we need a closing above 1800 by the end of December. So we still have today and 2 more sessions left for the gold, and if it close above 1800, then we are still bullish, and the upside targets are 1815, 35, and 1870. If it failed to sustain above this trend line or 1800, then the supports areas are active: the 1790, 1768, and 1750. Let's move to silver. Well, let's see the monthly chart of silver, and as you can see, silver is also very positive in the month of January. From the last 13 years, 10 times we have a bullish closing, 3 times we have a bearish closing. So we can make our stance from in the January is it will likely close in a bullish tone. Let's see the weekly. Since gold was consolidating in symmetrical triangle, this silver is in the rectangle, is trading in a rectangle, and if you are good with technicals, you should know this is a good morning star pattern, and you can take your long position after this candle, this hammer, or this formation of morning star. So again, the monthly outlook is good for silver, so we can have a good positive outlook, and we can see the silver is growing from here. Let's see the daily outlook of silver. And again, on daily, it is making lower highs and lower lows. You can say it is timely in a bearish spell or bearish zone, but we can see silver rising from here, and it can test this trend line or even break this in the coming days. So buy on dip strategy should be adopted with the stop loss below this candle, and you can sell on every strength candle. Let's talk about the oil. uh, the monthly chart doesn't show or doesn't give a good signal. It's a tie between bulls and bears. As you can see, I have taken from 2016 to 2021, last 6 years data, and it's a tie between bulls and bears. So we cannot draw any conclusion from this monthly chart. Let's look at the daily chart, and it is very interesting here. uh, well there are two scenarios. Let me discuss the first scenario. The first scenario is the head and shoulder pattern, and if you are not good with the technicals, let me show you this head and shoulder pattern. This is a bearish pattern, and usually this is the neckline, and if this neckline is taken out, we can have a lower side targets. So this is what is forming in oil. This is the right shoulder, this is the head, and this is the left shoulder in making. Also, I have highlighted the number of days or number of session it takes to complete, and this right shoulder, it took around 65 session, and this head, it took around 73 session, and according to the textbook, this left shoulder will take around 65 sessions as well. And this is the currently this is the daily chart, and this is the 18th session going on. So around 45 sessions still left in this shoulder to complete, and this is the resistance area which I have highlighted as a tentative resistance in the blue line. We need a closing blow, and this is a good candle in making, and if this candle continue and we have a good follow-up candle, then you can assume that this right shoulder will likely to complete, and the target of this right shoulder is around 62. It will not give a parabolic move towards 62. It will go in a proper trend, making lower lows and lower highs, and as I have already mentioned, it will take around 65 sessions. So we still have 40 to 45 sessions left in right shoulder to complete. The other scenario is the bullish scenario, and as you can see, this is highlighted as a strong support, and if it take a support from this area and then it closes above this tentative resistance, then we have a bullish outlook in oil, and the target is the recent high, which is around 84-85 area, and your stop loss will be this support zone. So these two areas or these two scenarios are mentioned here. One is the bearish, in which I have mentioned this head and shoulder pattern to play, and one is bullish, and if it closes above this 76.5 and 77 area. So play your levels accordingly, and follow trade trio on TradingView, and join our Telegram group for live updates. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, and do mention your favorite instrument in the comment section, so we can give our valuable analysis on this.